All right, Mr. Parker and Ms. Malfino, we're gonna think they're here with.
Sure. Oh, sure.
I'm not questioning the definitely I'll
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Bell. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, good. Okay, so I can hear you too. So I just wanted to, you can see here in the courtroom, Mr. Parker, your attorney's here, and also Ms. Malfino with the state is here, and I have already started this hearing previously in clause number 14-18993. Mr. Bell was found not guilty by reason of insanity quite some time ago for the offense of aggravated assault against a public servant. Has been in the Rusk State Hospital, and I have received request and information that a step-down type facility would be in Mr. Bell's best interest at this time. And so, Mr. Bell, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit real quick. I went and looked at the house where you would potentially be going if I allow this, and I really wanted to ask you a little bit about what you have discussed with the social workers there and what your expectations are if you go. Do you know anything about the place where you're going?
I'm to a boarding home. I'm halfway out, like community care home, something like that. But it's a group home.
Right. So it's actually, yeah, and it's very, very nice home, and there would only be, I think, maximum 2, maybe 3 of you there. So it's not a big group home. It's just a regular house in a neighborhood. And so the most important thing to me, Mr. Bell, is that you continue with your medication. Do you understand the importance of that?
Yeah, I take my medication. I do a whole lot better than trying to go without it.
Right. So if I let you go live at this house, I want to make sure you understand that if you miss your medication, even just one time, there's going to be someone there always, and they'll make sure you take your medicine. And if you don't take your medicine, either refuse to or skip for any reason, then they'll let me know that. There will be an order sent out, a warrant for you, and you'll be right back in jail and probably right back in Rusk. You understand that, how important it is?
I understand.
Okay. Also, obviously there's rules there just like you've been following at Rusk, and you would be required to follow those. You understand that as well?
Yeah.
And do you have family here?
Something I like in Beaumont?
Yeah, you have a sister around here?
My second to the oldest sister lives in Beaumont in a brand new house. My little brother stay in an apartment. The baby of the family, John Glenn.
Yeah.
He lives in Beaumont.
So it would be nice if you would be able to see them. They could come see you. I also do want to make sure you understand, though, that you couldn't go stay with them unless you had permission. You have to stay and live in the house, and you have curfews and things like that. You understand? You're okay with that? Okay. All right. Is there anything you want to ask Ms. Malfino or Mr. Parker?
I don't believe so, Judge.
All right, so I think, Mr. Bell, what I'm going to do, I've only done this a couple of times, and you probably even know the ones that I have done this with there at Rusk and let out, and they ended up right back there a few years back. And so you probably know who I'm talking about. I don't want that to happen with you. I think it sounds like you're a great candidate for this type of home, and so I'm going to allow it. And so I just want to make sure you and I had this conversation that you know that you have to follow every single rule exactly like they say, okay? And this will give you a little more freedom to be here locally where you can see family and things like that as well. All right?
All right.
So we'll get the paperwork done. I don't know exactly when all of it will take place, but it'll happen very soon. I am going to find at this time that treatment is still required, but that a lesser restrictive environment is appropriate. And I will set out an order with all of those rules with regard to medication and things like that for you to follow. And as soon as all that's done, they'll work out getting you transferred here, okay? I don't want it to slip through any cracks or anything. Good morning. Are you Eleazar Stansberry? Eleazar, Mr. Stansberry, this is 26 DCCR 0174. You're charged with the first degree felony offensive murder. Mr. Burbank, what is the announcement?
File a rejection. Today's charge, the offense.
All right, let me go through that. So, Mr. Stansberry, what you're formally charged with is obviously the first degree felony offensive murder. And that is from November 7th of 2025. And what that means is that if you go to trial and you're found guilty, the range of punishment would be a minimum of 5 years up to 99 years or life in prison. Do you understand? And I have here on the tablet a document that you've signed entitled Plea Bargain Rejection with Mr. Burbank. This shows that the district attorney's office has made an offer if you wanted to enter a plea of guilty for a 40-year term in prison. You have every right to reject that and have your case set for trial. I just want to make sure you understand what the possible consequences are if you go to trial and what your options are if you wanted to enter a plea of guilty. You understand all of that? And you want to reject that offer and have your case set for trial. All right, we'll get that done. Mr. Smith, is there any reason to believe that that offer would change?
I don't think so, Judge. This is actually Luke's case. I was just covering for him this morning. By all accounts, there will be no reductions.
Nothing, as far as you know, not waiting on any type of discovery or
I
evidence?
think
Got
there's
it all.
nothing that's standing out that
Okay.
is going to.
All right, so I want to make sure you understand also, Mr. Stansberry, that after today, I will not accept this agreement. The only reason I would accept this or something different or better would be because some different evidence or information came to light that your attorney and the state's attorney didn't know at this point. You understand? All right, we'll get it set on the trial docket. Mr. Burbank will be in preparation for trial.
I think that's it.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Are you Brandon Bonton?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is cause numbers 26 DCCR 0277, 278, 279, 280, 281, 282, 283, 284, 184, and 0490. And Mr. Bonton was examined for competency to stand trial by Dr. Grimsley. I received that report. I'm going to take judicial notice of the court file in all of the cases. The report is dated April 14th of 2026. The finding in that report is that Mr. Bonton is currently not competent to stand trial, and that inpatient treatment for competency restoration would be warranted. Is there any other evidence with regard to competency?
No.
Not from the state.
At this time, then, I am going to find that Mr. Bonton is not competent to stand trial. Hang on, let me say what I need to first, and then I'll let you.
It's Illuminati, man. I got a government microphone shit with my left knee, my right hand. I've been to the hospital. I understand the courts, man. George Bush know me. I'm not lying about nothing. I testified and take a lot of tests. I'm innocent. I got the right to freedom of speech, man. I'm asking for probation 2-year gap. I go home today because these people on the Illuminati application on their phone is manipulating the government just through my chip. I do hear voices. I don't take medication, and they force you to take medication and join done behavior center. Coach Lewis know me. I was sitting here. I had an aggravated robbery job. I shot a 9mm 2 times, one third way.
Mr. Bonton, you can
They shot that 45.
You can go with Taylor.
Talk, man. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm going to find that Mr. Bonton is not competent to stand trial. Make
Sacrifice him, man.
that inpatient restoration treatment is warranted. Order that he be sent to the appropriate facility for a period of not to exceed 120 days from the date he gets to that facility. Good morning. Are you Mark Marceau? Are you Mark Marceau? This is cause numbers 26 DCCR 0396, 397, and 398. Mr. Marceau is charged in 2 of the cases with sexual assault of a child, and the third with continuous sexual abuse of a child. And what is the announcement?
Judge, Ms. French and I spoke last week about this case, about our plan. She's still in the process of obtaining CPS records. At some point in the near future, we're going to file a request with the court for a bond reduction. And those are the 2 kind of most urgent matters that we got.
Okay. I don't see that request has been made yet for the CPS records.
And not yet. I've been preparing for trial that didn't occur yesterday. I'll be preparing that
Okay.
motion in order, Your Honor, and also whenever the hearing is for the bond, if I can have a little bit of notice because of the family dynamics here. Obviously, the state will argue against that.
So what I'll do right now is just do a 60-day reset. Obviously, if you file a motion for bond reduction, we'll move that up immediately to a court date for that. And then we'll kind of push it back a little bit. The CPS records take some time to get. And then, so if you can get that, Ms. French, I'll get that signed this week. And that way we can get that process started. And then we'll see where we are. But we'll move it up for a bond reduction hearing.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. All right, you're Heyman Brennan. And this is 21-36605. Mr. Brandon is charged with murder. And what is the announcement?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting one more announcement. The court has reset it today for us to get an insanity evaluation from Dr. Rapon. It took me a little while to get to Dr. Rapon. I spoke with him yesterday. He said if I'll get him the materials, he could have an evaluation report done within 2 weeks. So if we can just have one more 30 days, I believe that's going to.
My concern is deterioration in our jail because we finally have competency after years of not. And so I need that done. This is, I'm going to reset it 3 weeks. We need to have it done within 3 weeks. And so.
I may be on vacation until the 15th.
Do you have a vacation letter in? Okay, well, we'll take that into consideration.
Okay. Also, respectfully, if we get the report, I think the state's going to look at it. If the state wants to move forward, then we're going to ask for a bench trial. You want to set that?
Well, let's see what the report says so that we know which direction we're headed once we get that report. So we'll just set it for an announcement, and then that day we'll know for sure what we're doing one way or the other.